Hmm. Uh, um, oh my god. Did I spell that right? Sure. Hmm. Hmm. Upon searching, Daryl Hicks found to be in possession of. Looks at Eagle. Um. Still have his stuff. 29. Do the 2 oxy. Hmm. Um. Um. Hmm. On to start testing Daryl. He was positive. Hmm. Speaking with Daryl. Um. Uh. Um. Daryl. Pleading guilty to all charges. um, concerning. 14364. Huh? Incident. I'm an idiot. Hmm. 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 What am I missing?
Farm code 6 around the 32 call at the power plant.
Scout's driving like ass today.
Eyes on, got the main truck at the power plant. Can I get 77?
Yeah, 360's en route.
Yeah. 680, 76.
Air 1, you en route?
What's the 20?
Power plant.
76.
390 en route.
They're around the backside on the little ramp up, and they're tucked at the top of the ramp. Vehicle
Copy, just be advised, this is Class 2s already, because they had Class 2s and showed it.
Class 2 gunfire on scene as well.
Oh, we didn't put the photos.
04 route.
There is one of them actively on top of the power plant structure. I just saw them climbing up there. Right on top.
And the outside, more units will be on the way, and the Air 1's gonna tell us what's going on. To be advised, it is a little foggy, so... Or it was, at least up to
5
10
ground
days.
units already. So.
Do we get a channel for those responding?
Is Channel 2 free? Did the Polito already get cleared?
703 will find a channel.
Okay, yeah, we'll go channel 3. We got it.
Is the bank truck still on channel 1?
It was still
channel 3.
channel 3. Channel 3.
Copy.
Whoever's leading it is on your call now.
I'm just waiting for everyone to give us info. Just relay what's going on.
Rupert?
They're not on freak. It's been 311.
Hey, firm, we're here. We hear you, Rupert.
But Rupert's not in Air 1.
On ground.
Yeah, I'm not in A1. I'm on the ground. A1's above me to my east, and they're just not on. They're not on comms. It seems.
We
We are on
we-
comms. I'm just waiting
we're
for them
on
to shut the
comms,
fuck
it's
up so we can give comms.
Oh, go
Or
ahead.
is it-
Alright, stand by. We are looking, although there is a sandstorm, so this is not easy.
Male on the very top of the structure. That's the only one we've seen from the ground.
I tell you what, L1 cannot see a fucking thing from up there. I can't really use thermals on location because it's all steam vents and shit.
Okay, copy. We'll go ahead and push in from the front. The 3 units is gonna be pushing from the side. We're going in right now. Just try to locate that truck. Just check the whole area. Make sure you stick together at least in 2s.
He told us to get the fuck away, bitch. It's the comment from the male there.
I can see one individual at the back of the truck with a white shirt on, maybe a class 2.
Is there any way you could get that guy? Is there a guy in the back of the bank truck that you could stop from grabbing the stuff?
This is L1 talking, so no, we can still, I'll give you comms on it.
Oh no, I'm talking.
Just be careful, I cannot see if there's people above you guys. It's a really dodgy location, be careful.
Hey, firm, I got eyes on above.
Green intruders attempting to leave. Coming
Copy
from
that.
the
Guy
ramp.
in the white shirt is still at the back of the truck. I can't see any other vehicles.
We should
try
have
to
sufficient
box
ground
that
units
green intruder.
to push in.
Yeah, you guys
back the
should
fuck
be able to
up,
stop
back
them.
the
I'm trying to
fuck
get on
up.
the roof across in case they try to open fire.
It's still someone at the back of the truck.
Do not pull any
There you go.
weapons. Do not pull any weapons.
Two out. Last 2 out. He's running in circles. It looks like, I don't know what it is.
Be moving the
bank
truck.
truck.
They're moving the truck. Moving the truck.
Spike the exit.
Yeah, you're clear to get aggressive on this
I'm
truck.
spiking
and
this ramp.
everyone
I'm
involved.
spiking this
Get
ramp.
back out of the truck.
The individual
In it.
said it's cooked on radio, and I think they're attempting to leave.
Spike's on the exit zone.
It's on the ramp. Spikes are on the
Yes,
ramp. If you
yes,
come down the
Spike's
ramp,
on
you
the
can spike.
exit.
Pick him up before he picks him up. Pick him up. Pick him up.
Alright, Spike's on the exit, correct exit.
Took his spikes.
They have spikes, is that what I heard?
Which I don't think so.
Ethan.
I don't think we can pick up or place anything right now.
I don't see them on the ramp anymore. Have they been placed
Spikes are
again?
down again. They're
Nice.
replaced again. They're replaced
Yeah,
again.
they're
Now,
down. They're down.
He's out of the vehicle, getting careful, Rupert. If he's trying to grab him, just fucking beat him. I don't know why we're... Just beat him.
Yeah, just beat the shit out of him. I'm trying
Put those on the ground now!
put them back on the ground. You put them back on the ground.
Okay, we're clear for PBS on this. Yeah, they're going to be heading towards the exit. Try to make sure they
Spike's
head towards the main
incorrect lanes.
exit.
Incorrect lanes on exit.
Everyone can give comms now. They're turning, or trying to go towards the exit. They're on the fast northern side currently.
I'll try to force them to the... You said right lane?
Yeah,
Yes, right lane.
Copy that. They're coming to the exit right now. They've just got off road. Unlucky. Onto
Yeah,
the
they
train
cut
tracks,
off.
northbound direction.
do they drive the bank truck off or do
Oh,
they
they've
take
just
it?
gone lights out. They've gone off road
Negative.
underneath the bridge. Air 1's VCB. Or you
They're
go.
in a
They're
bush.
still
I saw them.
hiding
They're in a bush.
behind
They
the
start here in a
Here
bush.
by the
Yeah,
tree to
correct.
the right.
Guys, let's not talk over each other, okay? Let's try to keep comms organized.
Yeah, comms on the chase, but just to make sure, do you guys have the bank truck in custody right now?
AFAB.
Bank truck secure.
Okay, copy that. We'll just proceed. PBS is clear because these guys have already pulled out class 2s, done the whole shebang, so we're all good for that.
Comms on the ground, L1 has got limited
Hey, firm,
visibility
yeah,
stuff.
I'll go ahead and give the comms. We're west on Sonora Way, through the Sonora Way train tracks, still going westbound. Vehicles occupied 3, maybe 4 times, I'm unsure. Still west on Sonora. West on Sonora Way. The main target's the guy in the
Too
white
many
shirt. I'm not
units.
sure who specifically, but whoever's in the back. Still left and the immediate right. Through Sonora Freeway. Yeah, it's going to be occupied 4 times. Passenger of the vehicle is going to be on the radio. And try to get them towards this little sideway, Sonora Freeway. Backed out of it. They're still headed north on Sonora Freeway on off-road. They're trying to get onto the highway now. And try to go bugs.
Sorry.
Yeah, just be ready for interference as well. We're now south on Sonora Freeway, opposite lanes of travel, now in correct lanes of travel.
Because that thing is rapid.
Break, be advised. There's another intruder, gray in color. It's now heading southbound behind you guys from 68. It was in the area of the power plant as well.
Hey, firm, it is involved. Just keep comms to the main car if you can, though.
It's all standing southbound LS.
95 secondary, just bombing southbound. In the correct lane of travel, coming up to water treatment. Passing water treatment currently, still going southbound. The hard shoulder. And off at Vinewood Park Drive, Elgin, stand by. We are off-road towards Elgin. It is southbound towards the Clinton line, stand by, not taking southbound Elgin. Right, west, Vinewood Boulevard, secondary losing visual. In left, southbound, Meteor. Southbound Meteor coming past Pink Cage. Southbound, merging Elgin southbound. 22, all the way into Legion. Flowing right, west Adams, passing the Gun Club.
The bunch of the alleyways westbound, left southbound towards Innocence, left eastbound back towards Power. Careful.
Everyone's got your comms. They're stationary in the old Benny's alleyway, turning out west, never mind southbound, towards Innocence Boulevard. Stand by. Crossing Innocence, continuing towards the Forum Drive alleyways, left eastbound into the alleyway behind the car wash, never mind turning out to Forum, crossing through Forum all the way to Strawberry. Strawberry and those parking, left northbound, entering Lucky Plucker alleyway, braking, 50, turning out west. Onto Strawberry, northbound turn, immediate left, northbound, Elgin Avenue. Left westbound behind the 24/7, left southbound out to Innocence. Left eastbound Innocence Boulevard.
Here's an alleyway rats. So just
Oh my god, that was not intentional.
Car is not out. It's
So they're still mobile. Yeah. Exiting out to Strawberry. Northbound turn. Westbound back at the strip club. Continue out to Elgin and Innocence.
Get
we get
2
someone
units
to-
dedicated on spikes. So
Yeah.
anywhere in these fucking alleyways. So just gonna keep doing them.
Eastbound to Lucky Plucker alleyway is right. Southbound towards Dollar Pills. Crossing McDonald into Dollar Pills parking. All the way to Carson.
Good.
Crossing Carson, right southbound Davis.
Good.
Left
Sorry,
eastbound
do you need
into
a
the
packet or anything, or
residential area. This is another good spot for spikes.
I'll go
Okay,
ahead
sorry.
and spike the Jamestown alley.
Good shit. Onto 50 on Bruges. Facing north, now facing west. Taking off northbound. Left westbound Carson. Left south.
Where would they block?
Right
Question.
westbound into the alleyway. I don't see any blocks. Continuing all the way to Alta. No blocks, no blocks. Right northbound Alta. But still north on Alta. Left, sorry, right eastbound Adams Apple. Crossing power. Right southbound Elgin. Left eastbound Innocence Boulevard, crossing Strawberry. Left northbound Crusade, passing CMC. Left westbound Capitol.
What alleys would they take?
Right northbound through Strawberry Gas, out to Strawberry, still north. Left westbound Vespucci. Braking. Okay. Crossing Elgin, continuing west. Southbound into the alleyway, east, back out to Elgin, right southbound Elgin. Westbound Amzapple, crossing power, sorry.
I don't know where that other intruder went.
25% fuel now on, right northbound Alta. Once you guys say you're comfy, we'll go for fuel. Actually, disregard, we need to stay out a little bit longer. Right, eastbound Vespucci. Right, southbound Power.
This alley.
They're dropping
Braking,
someone off into
looks
a
like a
white
swap.
Charlie GTB. Black, no, green overalls, green overalls.
Okay, I can see
the main target was white t-shirt, right?
Yeah, main target's white t-shirt. Did he get in the
Target is
passenger
still in the vehicle.
He did not get in the GTB, he's on the main. It's a gray t-shirt, white stripes, no?
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
guess.
sure who's on the back.
It just looked like a white t-shirt from Air 1, guys.
Okay, it's more than likely that. It's fine, and he's still in the green car. It was a completely someone different.
Okay,
Copy. Come from the vehicle.
Westbound occupation, I just hit a fucking sign. It's southbound Alta Street.
Eyes
Oh,
on
sorry.
on Alta, turning down.
Are you okay?
You alright? Yeah, I'm good.
Westbound
I'm good.
direction,
Neither
Delphi
of us
Freeway,
can
correct
fucking
lanes of
breathe.
travel.
Like, it's the night.
Down to 20%, we'll go once you guys are comfy now. Still westbound Apr Freeway. Crossing the opposite lanes, approaching North Rockford exit, taking it up on the grass. All the way to San Andreas. Left, southbound North Rockford. Still south North Rockford onto South Rockford. Crossing Palomino. Merging Dutch London South. Crossing Greenwich Parkway. Now merging eastbound Dutch London, braking underneath the Puerta but continuing east. Approaching Maze Bank Arena on the southern side, still eastbound. Braking. Looks like they're taking side. They just slowed down. Oh, U-turn, back westbound. Sorry, Maze Bank Arena was in my way. Still westbound Dutch London. Correct lanes of travel. 10 PCB. Oh, yeah, northbound onto South Rockford. Apologies, they completely...
Holy fuck, I
it's
can't turn.
vanishing from eyes constantly. So northbound South Rockford, now VCB again. Vanish.
I don't know if they turned Decker. I'm gonna keep pushing northbound on North Rockford.
I'm checking to
Green
your
and
west
white
roads. We've got nothing to your west road, so they've probably sent it north or gone east.
Oh, I 50'd. I'm out.
Got nothing east. I went up Movie Star to Life Invader, went east, nothing.
Yeah, I'm checking Palomino, nothing as well.
Oh my god.
They kept sending it because I'm not seeing anything through the jewelry store.
The full sent all the way to the court center where I 50'd, and I didn't see anything to my north. Definitely think it's possible they pulled off somewhere.
Did nobody chase the GTB after the swap?
I was the only
Negative
car pretty much behind it when they did the swap. Like, nobody in secondary or tertiary really.
Yeah, I was last seen headed towards like Popular Street.
The general courts
Possibly
area
could
is
turn to
clear.
Little Seoul? Or is it too fast roads?
No, because they were, I don't think they could have, personally. You know, I say that based upon the braking performance of my vehicle. I guess it's possible.
That's honestly fair.
The only vehicle I saw after losing visual was a truck registered to Billy Strutt. And that was leaving the court center.
Code 6 colorful garage.
Can you do me a solid? Can you jump out of the car and back in? Your Thank you. Have a good one.
Pens, is there anywhere you want Air 1 to code 6?
I'm not sure. I mean, there's nothing colorful garage. I checked most of Calais. Yeah. Unless anywhere around the movie studio, but I think we might just be UTL.
You have a plate on the gray intruder?
A farm. I was registered to Gary Geisman, ending in 672.
I have that on northbound Alta, but
I don't know how involved it was. I just know it was consistently in the general area.
Is that the chroming color intruder?
I was silver gray.
Yeah, silver gray. It's eastbound on occupation.
It was just around the area. I don't think we have enough to really stop it or think it's involved. That probably was.
More than likely, but yeah, we have nothing then, so.
Yeah,
That sandstorm was awful, wasn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Like, that really did not help.
Hey, firm. I'm okay with calling it UTL. It was a good attempt.
Firm 39
Gladly, no one died.
Are there any actives on 1? Hey, firm. Dispatch 390 1038 eastbound San Andreas Ave, over the bridge, directly above the train tracks, parallel to Popular. A black and colored 2-door older style muscle car.
That's
Whoa.
Don't worry, it's not for you. It's not for you. It just got off a call.
Oh, okay.
However, I'm Senior Deputy Rhodes of the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. How are you?
I'm doing good. Just bought a new car.
And is that why you might be speeding today?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Just got excited.
Okay. Now, legally, to be clear, you don't have to answer this, but you know the choice is yours. Where are you headed in such a rush?
Going home.
Wait, where's home?
Fudge Lane.
Okay. And what's your name?
Theo.
Theo what?
Theo Jones.
All right, Mr. Jones. Now, why are we out here doing close to twice the speed limit? I know you're going home and all, but like, is there
like
anything?
I said, I bought a new car and just got excited.
Just got excited. Okay. Did you get pulled over often?
Not really.
No? Do you speed often?
Well, of course not.
You sure about that?
100%.
Now, to be clear, I'm not asking if you get caught speeding a lot. I'm just asking if you speed a lot, and I appreciate honesty.
No, of course not. I don't speed. No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, you have some identification with you today?
Of course I do.
Let me go ahead and see that. All All right, 11-823 for the state ID. All right. So just to verify, there's no emergency. There's, no medical condition, no, like I got to go to the bathroom, nothing. Just you're enjoying a night drive in your brand new car.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, again,
No
appreciate the
excuses.
honesty. I do appreciate the honesty. All right, Mr. Jones, give me just a moment. I'm going to head to my vehicle. Gonna run your information. I'll be back, okay?
Okay.
Let's see. Last prior. Months ago. Mr. Jones.
Yes, sir.
Is your lucky day, all right?
Is it?
Gonna be issuing you a verbal warning, okay? This one time. Now, should you be caught speeding again or driving all sorts of crazy, the likelihood of you receiving another warning is fairly slim, okay?
Mm-hmm. See,
Yeah.
you didn't believe I'm not being pulled over a lot.
No, it's not that I didn't. The thing I didn't believe is that you don't speed a lot.
Yeah, see? And I said I don't.
Yeah, I don't believe you. That's what I'm telling you. Uh-huh. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But,
okay.
do you have any comments, questions, or concerns?
No, not really.
All right. Well, if that's the case, you're going to be free to go once I'm in my vehicle. Emergency lights are off, okay? You stay safe out there. Drive
Okay,
the speed
bye-bye.
limit.
I will try.
Dispatch 390, latest 38, code 4, 10-8. Thank you for the backup.
No worries. Doing good?
No.
Oh, no. What?
It's just... Yesterday, this cat was driving fine. Today, ass.
Oh,
I don't get it. I don't get it. I have a theory, though. I do have a theory.
Okay.
I have a theory in that the Scout drives better when the condition of the engine is bad.
Okay. I'm not even gonna ask how that works, but
Me neither.
It's believable in the same breath, you know?
Yeah, precisely. So speaking of which, I need to call Ventura and tell him not to get an engine replacement on this anytime soon.
Okay.
I gotta call his trap phone, which is now his main phone. One moment.
I know. I have him saved as sells PD equipment in my phone.
Hello.
Hey Ventura, how you doing?
How's it going?
I'm good. Hey, listen, don't get an engine replacement for the Scout anytime soon. I want to test it. I have a theory that now don't think I'm crazy, but I have a theory that the Scout drives good when the engine condition is poor. So
What about it like blowing up?
What about it blowing up?
Like just gonna be like a
No. Ventura, you're thinking too far ahead. It's not going to be that bad. It's not going to be that bad. But
okay.
There might be a light on, but if there's two, that's when you gotta. That's when something gotta be done. Probably. I don't know. It's not really in like the worst condition right now, but just like preemptively, don't get an engine replacement.
Okay.
Is the TLDR.
All right.
Once it's worn down, it'll be easier to determine. But until then, I definitely want to put this theory to the test.
All right, no problem.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, he said no problem.
Nice, guys.
Okay, good.
Now, how many times should I slam this up against a wall? All right. My diagnostic tool says, it's in bad condition right now, actually.
Perfect. Wait, you said
Is there worse than bad?
5-2, requesting additionals over on Jamestown for oversight. We run into a stockpile of illegal items.
Okay, but maybe it's just driving like ass because it's this bad now. I don't know. Now I'm reconsidering.
To go into a separate crash. Remember back in the day where you had probably one of the biggest crash sets I've ever seen from you about driving standards and like parallels and all that. Remember it was like when the Tauruses came in. Yeah, I'm getting close to that.
Ooh, awkward.
I'm getting close to that.
Awkward.
Because that pursuit, your crash was probably the most like accident one, but I had Rupert behind me. He crashed into them, and then someone else crashed into them. And this is like, this is Target. Like this is the besties. Is that all they do is drive around the south side for the first 10 minutes, and then I told everybody, somebody, just one or two people, go get spikes down. The next 5 minutes, I'm the only car behind the intruder. Did everybody do it? Did nobody do it? Because there was no spikes.
I can tell you, I was in my car, not in the primary pursuit, because there was literally like 4 or 5 fucking cars leaving the power plant on that one car. So I decided I'm instead going to follow the silver intruder, like the gray one, because having me on that car with everyone, I'm not kidding. I actually pulled off the pursuit and I started to like, I don't know where my report is for unit numbers, but I sat there and I was like, this seems like a lot.
Yeah. And I looked behind me and said, I've got, I saw them bullying the car on the train tracks. It was like 8 units.
That's when I pulled off. It was a circus.
But the moment I got, down into the city, it was just me.
If Rupert was involved, I mean, I know he's in a Taurus, so if they full sent on the freeway, I can see that, I guess. I don't know what other cars.
He was the only one. Okay, so he was the one behind me. He held on to it all the way into the city, but as soon as like they went into alleyways, he I think just wasn't really taking much care with his parallels, so he was doing it quickly. And obviously, when you do your parallels quickly, you're just gonna crash into them because they just go alleyways quickly. But it's like, I don't know, it just felt like we had a ton of units and then suddenly we had none. And then I don't know.
Yeah. I will say, like, because I was trying to find that intruder in the city, because I had broken off because of all of the units attached to the primary vehicle, I realized that there was a CVPI, and like I don't know who's in the CVPI, but unfortunately that CVPI is not going to it's not going to be it. So I don't know if we just didn't have appropriate like vehicles on it, and then the units that did, actually there's 2 CVPIs, because what's her name, Raya was in a white one, and Raya got T-boned by a baller where I T-boned the green intruder. And there was a black one. I know the black one was involved because I was east on San Andreas when they turned San Andreas on the grassy area.
I think Spectre is still in.
Is he
CVPIs?
Is it a basic CVPI?
It might be. Yeah, because he was saying he was losing it in a straight line, which those 2 are fine. I get that much, but there was 6 other units on the call.
Yeah, no, I can certainly tell you I broke off for the sole purpose of there were a lot of fucking cars, and
but you were already on the other car, like that's perfectly fine. It's just, I guess I'm just like highlighting a bigger issue, and it's the mixture of poor driving standards and poor pursuit standards.
Well, when our cars don't have the brake pads of a fucking bicycle.
Yeah, it compared to back in the day, it's so much worse because our cars go so much faster, but they don't stop as quickly as they used to.
Not even remotely close.
So like the driving ceiling for like in terms of skill is so much higher. There's such a big difference between everybody's capability in driving.
When was the last time you drove this?
I don't know. I want to enjoy my time on duty today, roads. I don't want to drive it.
Yeah, have you driven it with the Yo?
No, I didn't. I had been meaning to. Is it? Ventura said it was a little bit better.
Let me repair it. Listen, okay. I know I said I don't want to get an engine replacement, but like maybe that's actually because it drove fine yesterday. It drove perfectly fine. Listen, I did everything you could possibly think of. I've raised it. I've lowered it.
Mm-hmm.
I've changed my light bar. I've changed my ram bar. I've changed the wheels. I changed.
You made them wider.
Yeah. Well, okay, not intentionally, but like, there's this issue where like the caliper kind of be poking out. You know, it look a little awkward. I have you know, there's a negative negative camber, is that how it's pronounced? Yeah, we're just gonna go with that. Nothing. Don't worry, I'm still fixing. Nothing. It depends on what garage it was pulled out that day. Like, depends on. Oh fuck. Well, it's repaired.
Okay. Let me try it.
Good luck.
Okay. Are you gonna follow me?
Yeah.
Okay.
We get 52's corner of Carson and Strawberry Avenue. There's a vehicle accident.
Hey, leaving at info 76.
If you gathered none, can you come back?
Okay.
Dispatch 36023, 1037, able to park break code 6. Attempt to make contact near this 37 on Ableton Parkway to see if anyone's up on the roofs.
245, goodness.
I see a lot of dead people.
Do you need 77?
Yeah, I will never say no to that.
Okay.
I can drive, I swear. Bro. There's no way.
Radio check.
That's it.
I'm gonna fucking blast that cavalcade. Did you see what it did?
Yes.
Holy fuck.
Okay. This is better than the V12
I
Scout.
did see a Futo parked out.
I think it handles a little bit better. Like I could deal with this.
The question becomes, is it that or is it the fucking million fucking things I did to it?
Whatever spec it's in right now, whatever side of the bed it woke up on is pretty good. Like, I could probably hold a pursuit in this. But it would definitely flip over with how hard I was pushing.
You can't take a racing line and hit a curb and keep turning and try to maintain speed at all because you will flip. It's not as bad. The thing is the fucking what's it called?
I guess we're clear.
The anti-roll bar, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know what I have in there now. But I've tried with it. I've tried without it. But again, because the bitch drive differently every day, I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to evaluate.
You don't have a baseline of like you reset it.
There's no baseline because there's no base. There's no foundation. It's gone. It's a cloud.
Well, today I might try it after storm. I might actually try it after storm.
Oh, be careful. Be careful. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do an engine replacement on it. We'll get it to tip top shape. I'm undoing my mental thought process of maybe it's just better when it's not great. Don't worry, I'm almost done fixing this. Don't you worry. I think something was loose beforehand. I don't know what happened.
Could you check if it needs a repair as well? Once you're done. I just I'll pop the
all right.
It's just I can't at the moment.
Oh wait, Rupert had that issue earlier.
No, my issue is I don't know how to describe my issue, but I'm just being blunt about it.
Oh, no. Well, it could use a one across. It's 90s, 91s.
Okay, yeah, then it does. Yeah. Okay, so I'll make sure I get that done. I don't think there's a mechanic now. The only mechanic was Bruce Baylor, and I think
is he in jail?
Yeah. Well, King, I think upset him earlier, so.
Oh.
I can get it done after, or I'll just give it to somebody and they can do it. I don't know, I like it. I'm gonna try it again.
Why am I getting out of the passenger side? Is there not enough room? Hello? I'm going to snap.
I'll bump it forward. Oh, can you get it?
No, just bump it forward. Holy fuck. There's no way.
Alright, I'll go that way. Oh my God.
Oh! It wasn't intentional, I swear.
This fucking
Get on channel 4. Radio check. McQuillan, get on 4. Oh my gosh. McQuillan, you on frequency? Megaphone not working? Ooh. Nailed it. Oh, oh, oh. This is fine. This is fine. I'm alive. Here, jump on 4.
Okay.
Oh, wait, we can talk while you're zooming.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Do you find it hard to keep up with it, or?
Not like, not really like inner city stuff. But actually, I'm gonna be real. I'm kind of just like, I'm an autopilot. So let me try to focus, I guess. Also, when you run the Penumbra, do you have any of the assists on or off?
On. I have the stability and the traction on.
Okay, so I only have, if the red light's on, it's disabled, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me change this real quick.
Yeah, I got it repaired. Because we only got like 4 minutes.
I actually think maybe the Penumbra without stability control on might be interesting. I think it definitely needs traction. I think everything needs traction control, personally.
I don't remember how I used to drive the Scout. All I know is that I figured out that, at least for me, I don't know if this is always true, but bitch, I clocked you at 200 miles an hour. Okay. How do I say this? You know, I have an individual button here to turn the stuff on and off. Yeah. That's temporary question mark. But when I do it through the, you know, the other thing, that doesn't seem to be temporary. Like when I got into this car,
I was wondering. Okay.
When I got into this car, one of the assists was off. But I ain't driven a Penumbra and I don't know how fucking long.
Oh, I was wondering what caused that.
That's the only thing I can think of. Hopefully what I'm saying is true. I could be lying. Oh, careful. Oh, the way I take that line, I clip that right curb every time and it'll send you on 2 wheels.
Dead. Nope, no, I'm good.
I'm dead. Disabled.
I think my main problem with this is it unders like crazy when you put the power down. You're coming out of a corner, you like accelerate and you just go straight.
I have a theory. So I realized this the other day, but anytime a wheel goes airborne, it stops completely midair. What if the front end is just lifting too much? That's why I've lowered it. But like, what if the front end is lifting too much to where, like, especially with it lowered, there's just the tiniest bit of like it not touching the road. I don't fucking know, man. I've
No, I think you're
considered a
right. So,
gazillion things.
No, but here's, do you know, like when you weirdly crash and like you end up like mounted on something and your car doesn't respond to anything at all? Have you had that before?
Repeat that. Also, my radio's gonna be on because I'm repairing and I want to talk.
You crash, like you get like mounted on something, like your back wheels.
Yep.
Your front wheels, and your car just refuses to do anything. Like it won't accelerate, it won't brake. Like.
Yep.
Maybe it's that. Maybe when you come off the ground weirdly, your car stops responding in the way it should. It could literally be fucking anything. It's.
Fish, I'm telling you, it's whatever fucking side of the garage you woke up on. Ain't no one believing me, but it a thing, I swear.
I think the penumbra is definitely faster in this. I think over like bumps acceleration, I think I'm a little bit quicker in this. I think the brakes are a little bit better in the Scout as well.
Sorry. Fucking hate the brakes.
I know, but somehow I think they're actually better.
Okay, question. Are you how do I say this? Are you like, when you're braking, are you giving like you giving it like half power on the brake pedal or like full on, you know?
When I first initially brake, I'll slam it. Like I'll kind of let off it or like tap it, one of the two, to try and get it to like turn in a little bit. Same thing I kind of do in the penumbra, like when I'm coming out of a corner, like I'll tap the acceleration to try and get it to, or I'll come off at the turn. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does make sense.
That's when the car is most responsive, is when you have no inputs on it, right? When you don't, when you're not braking or you're not accelerating, that's when the car is most responsive.
Which to me leads me to believe that like my theory of the front end is lifting, like if it's lifting and borderline losing traction, is it because of that? Chat, it's fine. It's fine. We're just going to get an engine replacement. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay. It's fine. I'm gonna get my laptop super quick, because if we're going to the meeting, there's gonna be some downtime, and I wanna AFK something on WoW. 1 second. Also, it's nice outside. Touch ID on MacBooks, chef's kiss. Oh, my laptop is fucking freezing.